Hello, I'm Victoria, also known as Lost Ashore. I have been blogging, like old school typing blogging on the internet for many years, and I recently decided to join the vlogging gang and put myself on YouTube. So come along for my first vlog as we sail on the beautiful TUI Skyla down the blue Danube. Due to a 3 AM wake-up call to catch this flight, there is no footage of Budapest in this part of the vlog. We skip straight to Bratislava, however you will see Budapest later on. Morning from a beautifully sunny TUI Skyla. We are sailing down the Danube towards Bratislava, but I'll give you a few little snaps of what it's like on board and what Bratislava is like when we actually pull in. So our view looks a little bit like this. That's TUI Maya sailing away in front of us because we're both bound for Bratislava. And there is morning stretch going on the top deck for everybody who's a bit stiff from sitting on an aeroplane yesterday. This was our first lock of the cruise and I was super excited to see how it works. But this moment was made even better by my best friend having an absolute blonde moment. When I jumped up and said, "Oh, we're in a lock," she said, "Don't you only get those in Scotland?" No, Natalie, not that kind of lock. Fun fact about river ships, they park side by side, so Maya behind us here is lining up to dock alongside us and she'll have to walk through us to get onto land. We've made it ashore in Bratislava. As you can see behind me, we've climbed up to the castle. Don't let anybody scare you off by saying it's really steep. It really isn't. You just walk up a gentle hill and then some steps. We actually got lost, so we did extra steps and it still wasn't bad. Excuse the rather windswept look, it's been a windy day in Bratislava, but we've climbed down from the castle and we're at the Blue Church. Now the fun fact about this church is all those dark blue lines behind my head, those are individually pressed on mosaics. So somebody will have to stand and stick each one to the outside of the church. Good morning from the beautiful TUI Skyla. We're just sailing our way down the blue Danube towards Krems, where we're going to be spending 3 hours today. It's just a really short port call and then we'll be popping back onto the ship to sail our way towards Passau, Germany. I am discovering that river cruising is similar to ocean cruising in lots of ways, but it's also very different, especially in terms of things that go bump in the night. So if you've ever been on an ocean cruise and it's docking really early in the morning, you'll be used to the sound of hearing bow thrusters. You'll probably hear your captain bump himself off the dock as he parks, and most people who've ocean cruised a long time will just roll over and go back to sleep until they have to be up for an excursion or until they have to be up for breakfast. Last night we all heard a bump in the night. We've ocean cruised a lot of times. We all assumed it was a dock. It was not a dock and we were not there. The captain was navigating himself through a lock. So if you're thinking of river cruising and you hear strange things at night time, your captain has got it all under control. If he wants you, he'll ring the emergency alarm. If he doesn't want you, just roll over and ignore that he ever made a bump. we only do honesty on this channel, just know that this is what I look like currently. We arrived in Passau and it was sunny and chilly and the sky was blue, and it is now absolutely torrential raining and we are dripping. So while we've been lucky with the weather for the majority of this cruise, this is what might happen if you come on a river cruise in March. Good evening from TUI Skyla. I am thankfully now much drier because we have come out of the rain and we are getting ready for an evening on board. I just wanted to prove to you all that you don't have to dress fancy on a cruise ship. I know that's one of the biggest misconceptions about cruising, that we all must put on our ball gown every night or we all must put on our tuxedo every night. So let me show you a little clip of what I'm actually wearing to dinner this evening. The death stare Natalie gives me in this clip is absolutely cracking. I promise she loves me, she just doesn't love my camera. Thank you for coming along for the adventure in part 1. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 as we explore Linz, waltz our way around Vienna, experience Budapest and celebrate Gala night on board.